Michael, do you have any question, my friend?
Yes. What would I need to avoid or do more of in yoga with the blood pressure?
What do you need to?
I've got high blood pressure. So what would I need to avoid and what would I need to do more of?
What you need to avoid, what you need to do more of.
Yeah.
That's a good question from a health point of view. Especially, I can't say the name of that thing because my thing will be censored. So there are lots of people feeling that after being affected by health reasons. So there is several things actually you can do to get healthier. If you have pre-existing condition that is a chronic heart condition or heart situation or a health related issue with the breathing pattern, first of all, I would recommend make sure you change your eating habit, develop a good eating habit, and the type of food you consume, make sure it's easily digestible food. It doesn't have a much heavy food. Second, make sure you do regular exercise, prefer yoga. If you can't do yoga, at least go for a good walk regularly. And pranayam, alternatively eating like alternative pranayam, alternate nostril breathing pranayam, ujjayi breath, and Brahmari pranayam. But you also have a 10 at the same time, you were saying previously. I will avoid Brahmari pranayam. I will take it very easy with the Brahmari pranayam. Don't eat chili and spicy food. And because also remember, if you have heart condition, in modern system is slightly different, but according to Ayurveda, either is you have either pitta imbalance to causing the heart condition, or you might have vata imbalance creating heart condition, or kapha imbalance creating heart condition, or combination of two creating the heart condition. So maybe it's better to get a good Ayurvedic doctor's diagnostic why it is, what imbalance you have, and then you have a diet according to Ayurveda to suitable to your health. That will be my highly recommendation. And beyond that is don't create yourself a unnecessary stress and anxiety. If you can avoid any form of anxiety and stress, is the best way, to be in a, especially in a heart condition situation. And in a long term, depending how chronic the situation is, but some pranayam are always very beneficial. And asana practice is very beneficial. And diet, according to your tridosa or Ayurvedic three dosa balance, customized, custom-made diet for your own benefit and no stress. Especially nowadays, given circumstances of life, economical stress can be creating a lot of problems to many people, as well as the emotional stress because of the economical problems. You are not the first one. I don't know how long you have had this heart condition. You are probably the fifth person on the list I know who have had a very serious heart situations and heart conditions in the last 2 to 3 weeks. And most of them have had the famous health situation, because I don't want to put a censor on my video, so I will not call the name. Everybody understand it. And they all have had it, and they have had the preventative injection of it. I can't call the other one name of it too. So that is a fifth one. You probably yourself having a condition of the health situation with the heart. So the only thing you can do is work in a preventative care as much as possible, constant exercise, come to the gentle basic pranayama classes, prana kriya yoga classes, and basic Himalayan yoga classes. No any strenuous practice I will avoid. If I'm practicing yoga, I will not do any strenuous practice. I will do the practice to uh, help my health, but not to strain my health. So yoga is not strain, should not be a strain to your health or to your nervous system, but to stimulate and strengthen your nervous system and physical body. And anything that can creating any stress in your life, either through the spiritual understanding or the material practices, make a peace with it, so have a less stress. You can't change, or if you can change it, do something about it so you do not have that stress. If you cannot change it, don't have that stress, move from it. Okay, that's the
Thank
only
you.
thing I will avoid, and having a unnecessary, unwanted, uninvited stress. But some people love the stress because they don't feel existed about it. If there is no stress, they go on making stress or creating stress and anxiety or making their own life so difficult so they can feel that they are alive.
Yeah.
And I think you might not fit in that category unless you know yourself better. Do you fit
I
in
do
that?
get there's a it's can be a very once you're in the stress, it can be very addictive anyway because you get so used to it. It becomes at some level you look for something to stress you out. So it's a great point. And thank you for pointing out the Ayurvedic as well. I really need to look at that side of it.
You just contact
Uh,
Dr. Radhika and then she will be able to help you. I think she knows the constitution and the nature of it. She can reach out to Dr. Radhika, and I think she's still, you have her details. She will be able to help you if you can. Okay.
yeah, I will do.
But beyond that is as much as you can make sure you do not create stress or look for stress in your own personal circumstances. Okay.
Because I was avoiding Kriya yoga. I was
Mm-hmm.
avoiding because I thought it might be not good for my blood pressure. So I'm pleased that that you've said that.
Only gentle practices, yeah.
Yeah, gentle practices. Thank you.
Okay. I have a question came from today's practice. My body is strong, but the mind can make it feel weak. Can you talk more about that, please? Remember, your mind and body are just one. And throughout our life, we train or we believe they are separated. It's only time they are two when your senses are not accepting the body presence, your body is not aligned with the senses, that time your mind and body become separated. When we talk about yoga, the unity of mind and body is only aligning the senses with the body. And senses gives you the strength and awareness of your strength, and body can express its own strength through your senses, so they are creating a unity together. Only thing that can make you feel weak in your body is your mind. Sometimes, or the misalignment or disassociation of your senses to your body, or disassociation of your body to your senses. And if you can accept, if your senses can accept the strength of your body, you will find the strength within that capacity. You will not fight. Your mind will be at peace. When your mind at peace with your body, you are the strongest. If your senses can accept the strength of your body, not trying to fill it with the greed, or try to fill it with the regret, or try to fill it with the self-guilt that you can be doing better, you are the strongest once you don't have that. The strength is created by building a good relation between your senses and the body, aligning them together, making them to talk to each other. And when you practice yoga, your mind is, if your senses are doing something different, only way you can learn about yourself is through the senses. If you want to understand your body, if you want to understand the nature of your own awareness, the nature of your consciousness, nature of your thinking pattern, you require senses. Even in the dream, you cannot do anything without the help of your senses. You may think that I'm dreaming, I'm using my subtle body. Your subtle body still depends on the energy of your five senses. You're still using your senses. So if you can build a good relationship with the senses, or align your senses and body together during the practice of asanas, not letting your mind race or start judging your body, or letting your mind feel sorry for yourself, you can build a strength. You can be strongest at that very moment. So the mind can make you feel weak when you are in a self-sorry mode or fear mode, or misalignment or disaligned body and senses, or senses to your body. If your body is expecting too much from your senses, but senses are not listening to you, you will have a problem. If your senses are doing completely something different than your body, you will have a problem. So I hope that will be helpful. And that when you're practicing, easiest way you can do is connect with your breath. Connect with the sensation of your physical body. No matter what posture you're doing, your body is having sensation. If your mind cannot connect anything else, if you cannot feel the energy, at least try to feel the physical discomfort. But don't create one. Or you are uncomfortably in posture, little pain happens, your mind comes in, fear kicks in, and you gives up. Maybe that pain may have liberated you from the little discomfort. So find a amicable position where your mind can feel peace doing what you are doing. But once you find the peace, next thing you know, your mind finds other uncomfort, something else, and that where you made yourself feel comfortable, you find again discomfort in that. So constantly finding the discomfort or making the discomfort can also be a reason. Same as we talk about Michael looking for constant stress in life, or creating stress in life. If he does not have stress, he doesn't feel alive. So next question I have, from somebody. Is that okay, Bambi? When you're
Yes.
practicing asanas, do you feel disconnected from your body, or body feels disconnected to this own strength? Your strength is not the body, remember, your strength is your senses. Only way you can reflect the strength of your body is through your senses.
Yes. I think I'm just learning that only now, because I came out of a dance practice, and so it's a really different way of pushing oneself into certain things and um, beyond even feeling. So this is a great lesson for me to work with my senses, to be involved in the moment with that connection.
Sometimes when we're working with the senses, make sure you feel the sensation of them, not to start feeling them or judging them. When you practice, especially with the asana practice, can become a live meditation and living meditation while you're practicing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you start judging the discomfort you are having, we miss the point of the discomfort through the body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next question I have. What is to be human? Life is confusing. Life is not confusing. We create confusion in the life. Simplest way, you can be just living and breathing and practicing yoga. That can be very simple life. There is no problem at all. Your life becomes confusion when you start competing with other people. Your life becomes confusion or distracted when you are not contained within your own capacity. So, my friend, life is, in my view, is not a confusion at all. If you are always looking, then life have two possibilities. You can live your life according to other people. For yourself, yes, your life will be confused and you will feel completely lost. Or you can live your life according to other people, for other people. Your life will also be confusion and distracted. You can live a life according to you and for yourself, then everybody will make your life very confusing too. Or you can live your life according to you for other people. You choose to live your life, the how you would like to live your life. But it looks very nice when you hear it. I like to live my life according to me, for myself, or for other people. But when you implement it, there's so many hindrances, so many hurdles. You have to overcome insecurity. You have to overcome accumulation. You have to overcome not having enough or competing with other people when you are living comfortably or simple life and somebody drive past and Ferrari next to you, you get so excited. Wish I had one. That will be very uncomfortable and very confusing because you chose. I know I can give you example of many yoga teachers or many swamis and gurus, you can say. It's not having money is not the problem, but how you relate to money is a problem. I know some people. They choose life to be a spiritual being, but they are more worried about number of people coming to their classes because it's economical interest. It's not yoga. If you are watching the numbers while you are teaching, that how successful you are, you will have confusion, even in a spirituality. Material world, everybody teaches you from day one. Even from the when you go to a school, you actually join some sort of race that you have to accomplish by certain age. And that race never ends. It's like you keep moving the lamp post a bit more forward. And you keep moving it, it can never, it's like you have attached the lamp post in front of you. You think, I will reach there, that will be it. And as you move forward, a lamp post also have moved forward of success. And that creates a confusion. Sometimes you try to catch your own shadow or trying to change your shadow, but it's not possible. Your shadow will be just like you. May change the small and bigger depending on the light you're looking at, according to people, how they look at you. So confusion is actually not existed. Sometimes confusion is created by your own self. When you understand the purpose of life, sometimes you go on making purpose. I need to find a purpose. Your biggest purpose of life is to be happy with your own self. But I don't like it because I feel lonely. But everybody is alone. There's two separate things. Most of the time, people are actually scared and afraid being by themselves. The moment you are on your own, by yourself, you find some distraction, so you cannot be with yourself. Yet, you want to be with peace. Not possible. Learn to be comfortable by yourself in your own skin. You will find no confusion at all. So creation of confusion comes contradictory expectation of your own self from your own mind. So creation of confusion is not from anywhere else. You are divided in undecisiveness. You are creating a constant undecisiveness to your own mind. You are trying to meditate, same time, for example, you're trying to meditate to reach to a peace, but you are busy creating more stories or expecting. Rather than accepting, you are expecting a certain outcome from a meditation. Who actually cares what experience you are likely to have? Your only possibility when you are meditating is to accept whatever is coming, not expecting. And that very moment, lots of things can happen. You can find the freedom as well, but you are chasing the freedom by tying yourself to a that you can't even move. So confusion created by the education, confusion created by your own self, confusion created by your family. You're constantly trying to please somebody, not even yourself. You are living constantly in a race. That can also be a confusion. I want to have it what somebody else has it. That can create a confusion. Maybe you don't even need it. You have zero need of it. Sometimes people even get a car, but they can't afford the petrol. But never have the car, I want to have it. Don't need it. People ask sometimes, do you drive? I say, I don't need to drive. I have lots of people who can drive. Or I just use my feet. So I don't need, but I can be creating a constant stress to myself. I need to learn it. I need to have it. Not need it. So simplest question, my friend, to confusion in your life is a gift of your own insecurity. So work through it, you will not have confusion. And you're saying the human life, what is to be a human? To find the liberation, find the salvation, to understand yourself, who actually you are, not what your purpose is. Your purpose is to be you, not creating purpose. I want you make purpose. I want to be a successful business person. That's my purpose. My purpose is to heal. Not really. You do not have a purpose to heal people. You have a purpose to heal yourself, means to be with yourself. Not other people are not your problem. Your problem is you. But you go on making other people your problem because you want to be the great. As long as you looking for a greatness from other people to be accepting you and that you are great, you will have a problem. You will be constantly creating confusion. What is to be human? Many things to be human, but you only want to be either a husband or a wife, or you want to be a father or a son or a lover, or just on his own, don't even know who you want to be sometimes. But that can be a little uncomfortable. If you cannot be on your own and being comfortable being alone or looking to make a peace with your own senses, with your own body, your human life will be confusion. And you will be looking for a reason, what is the purpose of being a human? Sleep, eat, live, and die. Maybe sometimes breed as well. Some people don't even breed. Just like animals. There's one sloka I remember in Bharthari Satkam. It says very simply, Yesham Vidyana Tapona Danam, Jnanam na Silam na Gudo na Dharma. Te Mritloke Bhava Bhara Bhuta, Manusya Rupen Mragascharante. People who does not have calmness, does not have compassion, self-understanding knowledge, Yeshama Vidyana Tapo Nadana, and charitable givingness. Who does not have those abilities? They are just an animal, a musk deer, grazing as a weight on the earth, looking for a smell, where it's coming from. It's some little bit harsh, don't take it personally. You are looking for joy, you are looking for a pleasure, you are looking for a comfort, you're looking for a inner peace, but you're looking in a wrong place. It's all within you. It's like musk deer get driven crazy by his own smell that's coming from his own belly. Every time he tries to graze the grass, the smell drives him crazy. He runs around here, there, everywhere, but looking for that smell that's coming from. Same problem with the human. You go on making reasons, purpose, why you are here, what it should be. If you don't find it one, you buy one. You borrow it from somebody else because it's much easier. So your purpose is to discover that smell, your own inner smell of your own energy. That is the purpose of life. That is to be human, to be free. The free, not as in a I can do whatever I want to do. That not that kind of freedom I'm talking about. You cannot do anything what you want to do till you are free from your inner sense limitation, a slavery of your senses. Till you become a Buddha, you are not free. So, being a human can be very grateful, being a human can be very suffering. Choice is yours, decided to how you like to spend being a human. Next question I have, meditation benefit. What is the benefit of meditation? To see your own theater. When you meditate, you can be a director, you can be a role player, you can be an artist, you can be a producer. You have every possibility when you're meditating, but depending how you see. Or you can be completely neutral. You can watch the drama, but you don't really like to watch the drama. You want to create the drama. So meditation benefit, my friend, is to find your inner peace. Meditation benefit is to get to know your senses, the limitation of your senses. Meditation is not to find the power. Meditation is to discover your own power. Meditation is to discover what limits you, what keeping you away from yourself. That is the benefit of meditation. But when you meditate, most of the time, you want to see the light. I'm not really interested chasing the light when I'm meditating. My personal experience. But when you meditate, you only want to meditate on the light. You want to have some miracle experience happen to you. Why? Sometimes maybe having not miraculous experience can be miraculous itself. So when you meditate, you feel very calm. Sometimes you feel lots of thoughts going through it. So you're discovering your own mental limitation, how your senses are working, how your mind is working. Physical benefit of meditation is chemical balance to your brain, calming your nervous system, calming your thought process. So you can actually live one thought at a time. Your processing ability of your thoughts increases. You are not distracted by them. Your productivity level increases in the body. You are not living in a fog. You are not lethargic. The many benefits of meditation. You become a lot sharper. And your medha, which we call it in a Sanskrit language, medha, increases your medha, which is the buddhi. When your medha is increased, you create a possibility to be a Buddha. Your medha sakti increases through meditation. Practicing asanas, creating medha sakti, but when you meditate, you channel that medha sakti to your higher awareness, increasing your awareness of it. So meditation have a lot more physical benefits as well as spiritual benefit. But if you are meditating only, If you're meditating, that I'm teaching my meditation experience and I'm giving you what will happen in a meditation, that will be wrong practice. Meditation should be just the process. Outcome is as per individual, according to their awareness, according to the level of consciousness, according to their practice. But when you meditate, you want to have the same experience as somebody else had it. How they wrote it, how they taught it, what they experienced, you want to have exactly the same. You are expecting, not accepting. Meditation should create your accepting ability and reducing the expectation, even from the meditation. So it has many other benefits. First of all, you need to learn how to meditate. Find a meditation approach. It needs to be changed. If a meditation approach is not what is supposed to be, then there will not be meditation benefits. You will have the disappointment, I can assure you that much. I know lots of meditation people. Personally, they're meditating day in, day out, but so restless inside. Do not find a single moment of peace at all. So, if your technique, your practice is correct, you will have a benefit. Otherwise, disappointment can also be a benefit of meditation. That was the question from Bimul Krishna. I hope that helps you, my friend. But meditations do not make you feel depressed. That is, I've seen people sit down with a long face trying to meditate. And they're literally looking really sad when they're meditating. It's supposed to bring a smile, it's supposed to spark a certain level of aura. You look sick sometimes when you're meditating. But that's not the benefit of meditation because you're trying too hard. Stop trying and let it happen what happens when you meditate. So Bimul, I hope it helps you. If you have a question, please reach out next time. I have a couple more questions, but I will keep them for next time. On that note, I think that will be enough for today. I hope you enjoy our discussion and see you very soon, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yogi. It's lovely to see you again.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you for sharing what your wisdom.